eyewitness identification. Now, as each witness testifies, they're going to go on the witness stand, and many of them are going to be asked by the prosecutor, do you see the person in the room who committed this offense? How do you not pick the guy who's sitting next to the defense lawyer at the defense table?
How are the police not allowed to do an identification, right?
Sure.
Like there's some that are disfavored. I'm not saying they're not allowed, but things like a one-person show up, right? Where they basically say, I don't know, the common scenario is where it's still on the scene and they drive them past and the guy is cuffed against the police car, right? And they say,
Yeah.
Is that the guy? You're creating kind of a connection for them in their brain of, this must be the person, and I'm seeing their face, and they're being associated as the person who committed these offenses, and it kind of creates what they call a tainting the identification.
And one of the most common ways that police will do this sort of pretrial identification is they'll create what we call a six-pack, 6 photos of similar-looking people, similar characteristics. There won't be any names on those photos. They're just numbered. The officer reads an admonition that says, I'm going to show you 6 photos. The person who did this may or may not be in that group. I'm not directing you to pick any one of them, but if you see the guy who did this, point to him. Now, I'm paraphrasing, but that's generally what they say. And they're not to steer the person to pick a particular person. Now, in this case, a number of people were unable to make that ID.